everyone, welcome back to my channel. This video is just probably like a way for me to promote my Spotify account, but it's fine. I'm very excited for today's video because this is something that I've been wanting to do for like such a long time, but I never did. And I'm finally here, and I'm gonna be explaining to you guys most of my Spotify playlists. I've made a lot of playlists for different circumstances, for different books and movies, and I just want to share with you guys like what each of these playlists means. I don't think I'm gonna be doing all my playlists though, because I have a lot of playlists. I don't think I can go through every single one of them, but I'm gonna try my best to like explain as much as I can. Yeah, I'm very excited. So if you guys have not followed my Spotify account, it is Claire K. So we're gonna start off with a very simple playlist. This playlist is called Home, and the cover that I put for this playlist is like a quote by A.R. Asher. I found this on Pinterest. Most of the pictures or the covers that I use for all my playlists are actually from Pinterest, because Pinterest has like the most aesthetic, best pictures ever. So this specific quote says, "If forever does exist, please let it be you." So this playlist is basically just like a compoundment of songs, love songs for a certain person, where you're just trying to say that like you're my home. It's very cheesy, what the hell. The name of this playlist used to be You're My Home, but I don't know why, when I think of it, it's just like kind of cringy a little bit. Maybe it's just like in my head. So I decided to just like change it to something like simple, which is like home, and that just sounds like very vague but nice and just like very simple. I don't know if I should play any of these songs. I feel like I'll get copyrighted, so I'm not gonna play them. But a few of the songs that I really love in this playlist is Look After You, Take on the World, Fall, Cars Outside, Iris. Oh my god, Iris. Oh, it's like one of the best songs ever. And every single time I create like these type of like Spotify playlists, I always upload it, I always post it on my Instagram story. Okay, then moving on to the second playlist is Feels Like Summer, and it's pretty self-explanatory. It's basically songs that gives off summer vibes, songs that you can listen to when you're like on a road trip with your friends and it's summer and you know the sun's shining, and yeah, it's just like a way for you to romanticize your life. I feel like it's a playlist that's like very perfect for like the beach, and so I'm just gonna like mention a few of my favorite songs from this playlist because I really don't want to play the songs, like I don't want to get copyrighted. Cruel Summer by Taylor Swift, Cigarette Daydreams by Cage the Elephant, Sex on Fire by Kings of Leon, Canyon Moon by Harry Styles. A lot of these songs are just like very happy and it just gives off a very positive vibe. Crash My Car by Cohen, Sold Out of Love by The Nude Party. I think that's from like the Outer Banks TV show. I think that song's actually there. Okay, then moving on to the next playlist this is probably like one of my most popular playlists. I posted this playlist on my Pinterest account and it just went viral, and like a lot of people just started like following this specific playlist, and I'm just like very grateful for it. Like I was so surprised, like I didn't know that much people would actually be like following me here. This playlist is just very simple and straightforward. It's IDGAF, which stands for I don't give a fuck. These are songs that just gives off that like I don't care, girl boss energy. But the thing is, like some of these songs actually says I do care, but in a way where like you do care but you're kind of mad, and that's like what some of these songs are. And this whole playlist could be just like a mood booster if you're like getting ready, if you're in a sad mood and you want to be happy again. You can just like listen to these songs and just like release all your anger. So some of my favorites here, okay, there are so many songs here. I love Before He Cheats, I love Get Him Back by Olivia Rodrigo, I love Only Angel by Harry Styles. A lot of the artists that I listen to are like similar. It's like repetitively them, because I only listen to like a very small amount of artists. Like if I love one artist, I would listen to like every single one of their songs. So that's like what's gonna happen here. And the cover for this playlist is just like a girl that gives off that like I don't care vibes, you know? So yeah. Then the next playlist is, I love this so much and it just brings back old memories. So the playlist is called She's Like a Shot of Espresso, Like Being Bathed in Sunlight. So this is a statement that Andrew Garfield makes as a way to describe Emma Stone. I just still can't wrap my head around the fact that he actually said this to describe like a person, and I just feel like they're like soulmates. I was in the phase where I'm like obsessed with them, and I would just like keep on rewatching like the Spider-Man movies over and over again. This picture of them, I just love it so much. It's just so aesthetic, but at the same time it's just like a very cute moment of them. A lot of these songs are just songs that just describes them as a couple, because like every single couple gives off different energy and vibes. Like you can see this one couple and they can either give off like lover vibes or like reputation vibes, you know, you understand what I mean. Some of my favorites from this playlist is Turning Page by Sleeping at Last. Okay, I'm just gonna like go through the lyrics. Even like from the first line, I waited 100 years but I'd wait a million more for you. Like don't tell me it's not them, like it is them. And every single lyric from this song is just beautiful. Like nothing prepared me for what the privilege of being yours would do. The first time I listened to this song, I was just like speechless and I just stared off the wall. If I had only felt the warmth within your touch, if I had only seen how you smile when you blush, or how you curl your lip when you concentrate enough, I would have known what I was living for all along. I'm having goosebumps, guys. God. Your love is my turning page for only the sweetest words for me. I don't know how a person could actually think of these lyrics. And then, oh, I also really love Yellow by Coldplay. This is like a very classic song. Everybody knows the song, but I never once got bored of this song. Like, I would always come back to the song. And then I also really love You Are in Love by Taylor Swift, obviously. If you guys know, like a part, like a verse from this song became popular on TikTok, that part just really paints you an image of like this ideal love life. Morning, his place, burnt toast Sunday. You keep his shirt, he keeps his word. And for once you let go of your fears and your ghosts. One step, not much, but it's said enough. You kiss on sidewalks, you fight then you talk. One night he wakes, strange look on his face. Pauses and says, you're my best friend. And you knew what it was, he is in love. This is why I love Taylor Swift. I love Fireproof by One Direction. This is like a very underrated song. I don't think a lot of people know this song. Like, if you're not a One Directioner, I don't think you would usually listen to the song. But I first discovered the song from like a person, and she posted like a video of a book quote with this song. And when I listened to like the lyrics of this song, I was like, oh my god, it's so good. This part, like the chorus. So it says, and nobody loves you, baby, the way I do. It's been so long, maybe we're fireproof, because nobody saves me, baby, the way you do. I think the person that actually used the song for like the book quote is describing Lily and Lauren from the Addicted series. And if you guys don't know them, this song's dumb, especially the part where it says, because nobody saves me, baby, the way you do. Like, it's dumb. Oh, okay, I love it so much. Moving on to the next playlist is Daisy Jones. So this is a book that I absolutely love, probably one of my top books ever. And this book's written by Taylor Jenkins Reid. The book's actually named Daisy Jones and the Six, but I just titled this playlist Daisy Jones. And I put in like a mini quote on the description box because you can do that. And it says, I am not a muse, I am the somebody. And that's like a very iconic quote, or a quote that I really love, that I found from Daisy Jones and the Six. So a lot of these songs just reminded me of her, or the vibe I get from reading the book. A lot of these songs just gives off like this like oldies, 90s type of music. And then if you guys don't know, Daisy Jones and the Six also has their own like TV show. It's like recently released, not that recent, but like a few months ago. And so they also have their own soundtrack now. So I added like a few of their songs, and my favorite is Look at Us Now and Regret Me. Both of those songs are just like so good, and I'm just like obsessed. You can really feel the chemistry just from listening to the two people singing the song, like Daisy and who's the guy's name? Billy. And then I also really love Neon Stars by Wild Rivers. That really paints a picture of Daisy and Billy singing together on stage. The Last Time by Taylor Swift and Gary Lightbody also really reminds me of them. Make Me Cry by Noah Cyrus and Labyrinth, but it has to be the acoustic version because it's different. And this song just really reminds me of their relationship. It's like very back and forth and like complex, so yeah. And then the next playlist that I have is Better Than the Movies. This is also another book by Lynn Painter, and this is like a YA romance. I love the couple so much. They again gives off this like very Golden Retriever and sunshine energy, and I just love them both so much. And so I decided to make a playlist. If I'm not that obsessed with the book, I wouldn't be like making these playlists, you know, like these playlists are only like exclusively made for books that I absolutely love. Every time I want to like remind myself of like the book or the couple, I can just like go ahead and visit their playlist, and I can just like play the songs, and I can just like imagine them in my head. Like, that's what I do. That's like a different hobby than reading. Okay, the thing is, like Liz, which is like the girl main character, she loves music, she loves reading romance books, and she also loves Taylor Swift. So it's very convenient because I can just like put in like Taylor Swift songs in this playlist. A few of them is like How You Get the Girl by Taylor Swift. That song would just like describe the way how Wes is trying to get Liz to be his girl. And I also really love Lover by Taylor Swift. Obviously that's like a very like iconic song. And then Gorgeous by Taylor Swift. We're gonna try to find a song from like another artist. Change My Mind by One Direction. This song just always reminds me of the pull between like two friends to lovers characters. The part where it says, never felt like this before, are we friends or are we more? As I'm walking towards the door, I'm not sure. But baby, if you say you want me to stay, I'll change my mind. Cause I don't wanna know I'm walking away. If you'll be mine, stay for the night, I'll change my mind. This is just the exact definition of what friends to lovers is like. Still by Niall Horan. It's a very how do you say it, a general love song. I feel like you could really apply this song to like any book couples. I still really love it, but I'm standing here with you just trying to be honest. If honesty means telling you the truth, well, I'm still in love with you. Then moving on to the next playlist is This Is Season, and this is also pretty self-explanatory. It's basically just a playlist full of Christmas songs. You can listen to this during the winter, during December, on Christmas Day, when you're opening presents, when you're decorating your Christmas tree. I don't think I listen to this playlist often, obviously, since Christmas is only once a year, but it's good to have a playlist where you can just like be ready to like listen to Christmas songs when Christmas comes around, you know? I really love the cover of this playlist. It just means a lot to me, so much. So the cover is just from Friends, the TV show on Netflix, and if you guys know me, I love Friends with my whole heart. I've never loved a movie or like a TV show as much as I do love Friends. I would just keep on rewatching it. They're just like my comfort characters. I found that on Pinterest. Pinterest is like probably another one of my favorite apps ever. I probably do have to make like a Pinterest tour video because I really want to do that. The next playlist that I have is Songs I Consider Perfect. Also pretty self-explanatory. Basically, this playlist is filled with songs that I think is like perfect. There's nothing wrong with it. And I'm gonna be choosing a few of my like all-time favorites. So the first one is, oh my god, why the hell is there like the old Taylor Swift Speak Now song? Oh my god, I'm so sorry. I love Mind Over Matter by Young the Giant. Such an amazing song. Honestly, I don't really understand what the song is about, but like it's just a very beautiful song. If you listen to it, you just have all of these like emotions. Yeah, I don't know how to explain it. And then I love Happiness is a Butterfly by Lana Del Rey. I used to not really listen to her. I feel like her songs, like I don't know if I like it or not, but now I do. I love it so much. It's just so good. And then I love This Town by Niall Horan. It's like a very classic song. Everybody knows the song. And obviously like the one part of it, which I really love, is like, if the whole world was watching, I'd still dance with you. And then I love Wings by Birdie. It just gives off this like very nostalgic vibes. I don't know how to explain it. And then I love Let It All Go by Birdie. Again, I love her songs. Like I listen to a lot of her songs. And then obviously I need to choose something from Taylor Swift. Peace from the folklore album. I need to read out the lyrics, but I'm a fire and I keep your brittle heart warm. If your cascade, ocean wave, blues come, all these people think love's for show, but I would die for you in secret. Okay, so something happened. I think the maximum recording time is actually reached. I don't know how long that video was. We're gonna continue the video. So yeah, again, that's Peace. Moving on to the next playlist is I'm On Your Side, and this is another love playlist. I feel like like 99% of my Spotify playlists are love playlists, but again, I'm On Your Side is filled with songs that is like love songs, but these love songs just gives off a more like soulmate love song. Just gives off this like soulmate, and these songs just scream soulmate. I sound so stupid. I just kept on saying soulmate. I'm not even explaining anything, but even now I don't really know how to explain it. So if you listen to every single one of the songs in this playlist, like you'll understand what I mean. Some of my favorites from this playlist is Someone Stay by Vancouver Sleep Clinic. And then I also really love Certain Things feat. Chasing Grace by James Arthur. I love that song so much. It's like so underrated. I feel like not a lot of people listen to it, but like it's so good. You should. Habits. Oh my god. This is because it's on again, off again, love you like oxygen. I don't know what to say or do. On again, off again, love you like oxygen. You don't know what I do for you. It's just so beautiful. And then I also really love Sparks by Coldplay. This one's actually sad. It's not happy. It's so sad. But I promise you this, I'll always look out for you. That's what I'll do. My heart is yours. It's you that I hold on to. Yeah, that's what I do. This is getting depressing. Moving on to my next playlist is You Make Me Feel Cynical. So this is filled with sad songs. If you see the cover of this playlist, this is from a movie, Stuck in Love, and I love it so much. And Lily Collins actually is like the main star in this movie. And this is a scene that I absolutely love. It's basically about like one of the couples. They're in like the guy's car, I think, and you can really feel the connection and chemistry between them, and you can like feel their emotions and sadness through the screen, even though it's like a movie. If you want to cry, if you want to be sad, if you're in a sad mood, if you want to listen to like depressing, heartbreaking, generally sad songs, go to this playlist. I've made it for you specifically for those of you guys who just loves being sad. I don't really listen to this playlist because I'm not generally looking for like sadness in my life. Every time I listen to any of these songs, it just makes me feel so sad and just like depressing, so I don't want that. But a few of like the saddest songs I've ever heard is Back to December by Taylor Swift, Flicker by Niall Horan, Deep End by Birdie, Reason to Stay by Sodi. I am really not familiar with like the artist Sodi, but like this one specific song that I've heard from her is like amazing. Like it's amazing. And I think I found it from like Spotify Mix. It's basically just like a random song that got recommended into my Spotify account. And then I also really love Mean It by Gracie Abrams. How the hell have I not mentioned Gracie Abrams? I'm so sorry for disrespecting her. Like seriously, her songs are all so good, and her songs are all, not all, mostly so sad, but I love her. She's like one of my top favorite artists ever. And fun fact, I'm actually watching her concert next year on January, and I'm just like so excited. I thought I wasn't gonna get tickets, but I did, and I just cried. The next playlist is also a very simple playlist. I don't think this video should be titled like extremely specific, because like it's not even that specific. Most of my playlists are basically named with like one word, one single word, so I don't think that would actually be like specific. If you love reading, you should definitely go ahead and visit this playlist and listen to the songs here, because these songs are just like perfect for when you're trying to read any book. A lot of these songs are just like calming, chill songs, because if you read, you don't really want to listen to something like so upbeat and loud. It'll just like distract you from reading. So these songs are perfect because you can like put this as like a background music without it distracting you from reading. And then, okay, should I just like choose one last playlist, because like I'm getting tired of it and I feel like I've talked about a lot of the playlist here. The next playlist is Mirrorball, and I put in like a mini description which says try try try, which is actually a lyric from Mirrorball. So if you guys don't know what Mirrorball is, it's a Taylor Swift song, and it basically describes a person who has constantly kept on trying and trying but continually fails. And it's a person that have tried to seek for other people's validation, but they just never ended up feeling satisfied. So the songs that really reminded me of like Mirrorball is Complex by Katie Gregson, McLeod, I don't know how to spell that name, and then Camden by Gracie Abrams, Enough for You by Olivia Rodrigo. I'm gonna show you guys the lyric that describes what a Mirrorball person or character is like. And they called up the circus, burned the disco down. When they sent home the horses and the rodeo clowns, I'm still on that tightrope. I'm still trying everything to get you laughing at me. And I'm still a believer, but I don't know why. I've never been a natural. All I do is try, try, try. I'm still on that trapeze. I'm still trying everything to keep you looking at me. We're gonna talk about like one of my favorite playlists that I've made as well. So the title is Dancing Around the Kitchen in the Refrigerator Light. So this is a lyric from All Too Well by Taylor Swift. The moment I really like read and analyze every single one of the lyrics, this specific lyric just really, I don't know, it did something to me. This whole playlist is made for those of you guys who wants to slow dance. This whole playlist just paints a picture of a couple just slow dancing. Obviously, if you want to slow dance, you need to pick like a music. Quick, fast. So I've compiled a lot of songs that is perfect for slow dancing. Some of the ones that I really love is Never Say Never by The Fray, Kiss Me by Ed Sheeran. Ed Sheeran makes so many good slow dancing songs. Like a lot of his songs are just like perfect for slow dancing, which I really love. If I Could Fly by One Direction, it's so good. It's not only like the lyrics, it's also like the beat and like the tone. It's just like perfect for when you're trying to slow dance. In Case You Didn't Know by Brett Young. I don't listen to country music. His songs are country, right? I think so. And then I love Look After You by The Fray. That's like probably one of my all-time favorite songs ever. I should probably tell you guys like what the lyrics are because it's amazing. If I don't say this now, I will surely break as I'm leaving the one I want to take. Forgive the urgency, but hurry up and wait. My heart has started to separate. Be my baby, I look after you. There now, steady love, so few come and don't go. Will you, won't you, be the one I'll always know? When I'm losing my control, the city spins around. You're the only one who knows to slow it down. It's always half and never whole. You've begun to feel like home. But what's mine is yours to leave or take. What's mine is yours to make your own. I don't know how to react anymore. Okay, so those are all the playlists that I'm going to be talking about because I've talked for so long and I'm starting to get tired, but I really hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I really hope that I introduced you guys to new music, to new songs that you can listen to. Thank you so much for watching, and I really hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you want to subscribe or like this video, you can if you want to, and I will see you guys in my next video. Let me know if you want a part 2. Bye!